or just lower body strength and flexibility, excuse me. Another exercise is just inner thigh stretch seated. Um, Very important as well, an exercise. And older adults, it's really really recommended that their head doesn't don't go below their hearts. So all these exercises are performed somehow in a sorry, promoting a 90-degree angle at its max. Um, because they probably already have high blood pressure, so this already put a lot of pressure on their veins and on their circulatory system. So inner thigh stretch as well. A lot of these people have a lot of problem with just getting their feet apart than shoulder width. So this is a really good stretch for your inner thighs, and in general, really, I think everyone should just perform it. In our community, just bringing it back to kind of our daily basis, even though we're living in a really weird daily new basis, there is a lot of resources that promote older adult health that can help with mental health as well, or I would say general health. I can mention Silver Sneakers. Silver Sneakers, it's offered in different locations, like Genesis, for example, and we are going to have a new one as well up in the hill by Briggs Auto, so this is a non-paid advertisement. But they do have a lot of group fitness classes. Also, local gyms like Maximum Performance. So they also have two locations, one on each side of town, so east side and west side. They hold also classes. Metalog Heart have their own structure exercise classes. And I know Michelle would come in to class, or like, I hope we can do a Q&A with her later on. They have a really good Parkinson's program, which we have mentioned it before, but also they have a strength training classes that they also host over there, and everyone, like really all the communities welcome as well. Senior Center also holds a lot of strength and just general health exercise or classes. They are really really big groups of people, and they do a lot of seated exercises. They have way a lot of equipment, and then it's really nice. Kansas University has within the rec services, there's a class called Jumpstart, and it's a low impact strength cardio class, and it's really it's for everyone, but the main group of people that attend that class, it's older adults. First of all, it's at 8:30 in the morning, so we're all in classes mainly, but it's a really nice time, because going back to what I said about like older people feel a little bit of intimidated by younger and weights. So 8:30 in the morning is when everyone is in class. So basically the rec, if you guys have never been there, you should. At 8:30, it's just packed with older people, retired professors, a lot of like knowledgeable people. It's really fun to hang out with them. And that's kind of their time, kind of their area, their really workout time and their gathered place. So all of these places also promote social gatherings, which is a really big topic if we go back to we'll cover all of our main slides. So making sure that you still have communication and you still have people and family and friends to talk with is not only about exercise and how good or how strong I am. It's also the mental part of social interaction that also not only exercise but just community promotes in general. This is an example of a class that I teach for maximum performance. And you can see them with their chairs, with their equipment underneath their chairs. We're just stretching and warming up. So marching in place is a big thing. And it's only a couple of seconds. We were talking about Pillsbury Crossing and how like this is the beginning of the month. This is actually spring break, actually. So we were talking about just nice days and how I was ready for trail walks and whatever. But you can see that definitely different levels of fitness in this class. For example, Betty has and I shouldn't be saying this, but it's just you guys. She has a lot of hip pelvic complex issues. She failed. So, but she still comes to class. She still attends, and she really works hard as much as she can, just keep her health up, and just really for gathering and with just visit with other people. I don't know why I had it twice, but okay. I took a little bit of more time for this project to interview some of them and just um, have their feedback on how they feel, knowing that I'm a little bit exposed to them more often. I wanted to share with you guys some thoughts. It's really not only exercise, again, it's just mental health and mental like well-being. For example, Nancy's a retired professor from this retired extension agent. Um, coming to she just joined Jumpstart this past August, so fall semester, and Nancy has a lot of also other physical health issues. But some of her comments were coming to Jumpstart have helped me feel better, and my pants fit better now. She's really into clothing. She's really cool. Pat is a really, really special person for me personally. Pat's husband has a really, really weird Parkinson's disease. It's not only tremor, it's just like, it's a cognitive aggressiveness. It's a really, really advanced Parkinson. So she comes to Silver Sneaker classes on one of the sides of Maximum Performance. And she, like what she said was, I love coming to Silver Sneakers on Fridays. I get to have a break from everything and talk with other ladies. So it's a really girl or lady dominant class, just like ours. So Pat really enjoys just having her time, even though she also has physical limitations, but she just enjoys talking with other people and just talking with something different about that is not about really her husband or how ill he is. Nadine um, mentioned, I like the class and I like the people because I don't feel left behind. I have balance problems and I have to hold on to a share. So having the Silver Sneaker classes that are structured to have exercise in a share have helped her come back to exercise and feel better, not only to see people, but to just not only do physical activity, but she can keep up with everyone else. And in general, people are just really nice. Thyra and Marilyn these ladies go to Jumpstart and KSA, so they're somehow related to KSA, so either professors or just staff personnel. Thyra said that I have learned a lot about exercise and the proper way to perform them. She has a lot of questions. Cheris is one of those persons that have never been active or never really been into exercise. So she just turned 80 and she's really into feeling better and knowing what to do. So she's been going to like weight training and gym, like the more of the gym equipment area, and she does really a great job of asking questions and understanding and really finding out more on the internet and stuff like that. So she brings to class like really good questions. Marilyn, she's hilarious. Sometimes I don't want to get up early, but I remember how good I feel after, and that motivates me. So Marilyn is one of those people that she's one of like, I already woke up early all my life for 40 years to go to work, and I don't want to do it anymore. So yeah, she likes to sleep in. But coming to class have got her into that routine, into, okay, I wake up early, I have all the day to do whatever I want. If I really want to take a nap later, I can do that, but I already got my exercise and my movement in. So it's really interesting and it's really fun to see how this people's just mental health or just general like motivation, feelings are very, very exposed during exercise, and more than happy like to help them to like, they really don't have a lot of goals besides I just want to get off on a share or be able to just brush my hair. But it's really fun to see improvements. You can definitely see improvements in a couple of months. And how excited they are about their new their new stuff and how great they feel. So a general summary, older adults' mental health is a public health issue that has been approached, so it's not really a left behind topic. There is available data that supports exercise and physical activity can decrease depression symptoms, yet there is still a gap in research in order to prescribe exercise for mental health, like I mentioned before. We went through most recent researches, that are potentially like a potential good outcome or potential data sources for the future of mental health and older adults. And we went over local resources. So definitely, if you would like to um, join or are really interested in like meeting people or for your other gerontology classes, please reach out to me. I am more than happy to help you. I know this is a difficult time, but might be able to point you to the right direction, um, or help you out. There's plenty of resources out there for us as students and for to help older adults as well and promote their just general well-being. And these are my references. I hope you enjoy my presentation, and that's all I have. So please reach out with questions if you would have questions later on. And thank you.